Okay, so doing this, well, not really a tiny bit early, but the point is, here's some more Total War gameplay while I ramble on. Okay, so, yeah, not many videos this month. That is because my university work has literally skyrocketed. But luckily the worst bit's over, and in next month I've got that entire month off from university, so while I'll probably try and spend the first month just trying to get any outstanding university work finished, so that I can make a crap ton of videos, because there is a lot of videos that I want to make. For example, I actually have 7 scripts written down, all of them various number of words. I think the lowest one is just under 1,000 words. And they're either reviews, a show idea I had for a channel I'm part of. Really, it's mainly reviews, but I'm getting ahead of myself, so while I also lower the volume of my microphone. Just give me a second. There we go. So now I gotta move up closer to the mic a bit. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't able to get the StarCraft 1 vidrep done because of the simple fact is I've misplaced my Brood War disc. So I can't really promise if I can find a if I can find it. If I can find it, then I'll do some StarCraft 1 vidrep or something like that next month. If not, then no promises. But I did do a StarCraft 2 vidrep, which was also a stress test for a new piece of recording software that I'm using, Bandai Cam. And the results are a lot better than Fraps, so chances are I'm going to permanently switch to Bandai Cam instead of Fraps, because Fraps uses up a lot of memory and a lot of CPU, whereas this Bandai Cam uses up like none. So yeah, there's that. There's When I'm Grabbing Peels, which is based obviously off When I'm Bored. Fun story there. I showed one of my friends that video when I'm bored, and he was just well, he just laughed. And he was like wondering what the hell this was, and he was like saying, "Choose 14, choose 14." I was completely unfazed by that because I've played MK2 for the past 5 weeks. I'm gonna miss the game when I complete it, but I'm gonna be so thankful when I platinum the game because I won't have to worry about the awkwardness. But the thing is, I'll have to go back like every now and then because there's a lot of DLC coming out for it. I think there's at least. Apparently, they've got like weekly DLC all the way up till next Valentine's Day. So I'll let you lot do the math because it's usually like 3 or 4 items. Some of them free. The ones that cost money are either good or just cosmetic. Anyway, so yes, there's that. Then there is the next 2 parts of my Castlevania Let's Play. I kind of started raging here because I really, really hate that stage. So now, there's no debate this time. Okay, well, it's going to be a small debate, but for the most part, I just gotta give some announcements. I have been scouted for a Shadow Hearts fan dub, and the first episode is near completion at the time of this recording, and there'll be an annotation somewhere on the bottom linking it to the thing. That'll also probably be there on my voice acting channel. But, you know. Also, someone has scouted me for a Final Fantasy 8 fandub, I think, as extra characters. And in the Shadow Hearts fandub, I have to, apparently I gotta try and use the American pronunciation, which it's tough to do when you spend your entire life using British pronunciation and never use the American. Because I mean, like, can apparently sounds like Khan. Yo, Khan! That kind of stuff. I'm not going to actually yell it out loud because I've got a bit of a... well, I don't want to yell it out, really, because it wouldn't do the scene justice. But apparently we say it a bit like Khan, can, and they say a bit like can, or whatever. I don't know. It sounds awkward. coming from my mouth. And also, I know that I said it was either in an earlier blog or an earlier Let's Play that I was only going to limit myself to 2 Let's Plays. But I'm going to have to eat my own words there, because there's 2 games that I've always wanted to Let's Play, because Band-Aid Cam doesn't drain as much, and also because one of them had a deal going on at the time. I decided that I was going to do these 2. The 2 in question are going to be, well, let's just go ahead and pull up a trailer thingy, kind of, just play a small clip. Okay, so yes, before we all start going happy, I'll say I have completed Deus Ex, but I had God mode on and it was cheating, and I wasn't paying much attention because I had God mode on and I was cheating. And I had all my skills maxed out because of the cheats. I was cheating. And Oblivion, if you can believe it, I've never completed, though I have completed Skyrim's main story. And this is gonna be interesting, because how far did I get up to on Oblivion? I don't know, but it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be really a straight well, it probably is, but Oblivion's probably not going to be Let's Played for a while unless I just decide on a whim to go ahead, because with a game like Oblivion, I've got to make the choice of what race I'm gonna be, what playstyle I'm going to do, and all that stuff. And of course, I got to decide if I'm going to have it just constantly, or like just snippets, like, say, just like messing about stuff, like Kraken. If you know his YouTube channel, Kraken does that. Amazingly, this, I might as well say right now, this blog will go over the 10-minute mark. I know I try not to, but there is quite a bit to talk about. Also, Aesthetic Gamer, there's going to be a link in the description. Go on to his channel, because he's a good friend of mine, for the first most. And also, sometime either this week or next week, at the time this blog's uploading, we are going to do a Let's Play of Valkyria Chronicles and Hyperdimension Neptunia 1. It's something I've been pestering him for over a year to do. But in the end, he has agreed, and he's going to do that before he goes visit his girlfriend for a month, and who knows, during the summer, we might continue it. I hope to God we continue it, because frankly, they're 2 of the greatest games on the PlayStation 3 to date. And I think Valkyria Chronicles is one of the greatest ever made. But the point is, okay, so, small bit of debate here. It's not really debate, it's more of a statement. Around 1 or 2 days ago, the Game Group, or as we just call them over here in the UK, Game, have officially gone into administration. And that's kind of an issue, the way I see it, because Game and Game Station, Game owns Game Station, but they didn't merge it fully or something like that. They were our only major video game retail line. Now that those are gone, we have to go with online, HMV, and things like Tesco and Asda. And while it doesn't seem like much, the fact that that we've lost our major retail makes you kind of look at the industry and just see how retail is struggling. And I know I'm going to have to embrace it sooner or later. I mean, I already have. I mean, I've got 77 games on Steam. But I'm one of those people that prefers to have a disc in my hand when it comes to a game. Of course, one way I would say to be all winners is if you gave us a disc. If there was a disc, you can play it either using StarCraft 2 is a good example. Technically, you need a disc to install it, but after that, you don't need a disc anymore, which I like. I mean, okay, it's limited to just the computer you install it on, but the fact of the matter is, because, well, as I said, I don't know, maybe it's something, I don't know if that is going to be allowed. I'm generally gonna be shocked if someone says, well, no, if you don't have the StarCraft 2 disc in, you shouldn't be able to play it. That's I just be honest God, I don't know if you can play without the disc, but I'm doing it, and apparently it is. So I don't know. Okay, just throwing it out there, and we're over the 10-minute mark. But yeah, I want to see what your guys' thoughts are, I guess, about it. If you're in the UK, does it affect you? Did you work for Game and now you've lost your job? You know, how do you feel about it, I guess? I mean, I really shouldn't be asking these kind of questions considering my, I wouldn't say my fan base, because let's be honest, I don't have many fans. I've got 172 subscribers, and whereas my friend Aesthetic Gamer, aka Ryan, aka Just Golem, aka whatever, has 5,000. But I'm not the kind of person that cares about subscribers. I put videos on because I want to. Speaking of, at the time of this recording, in fact, while I am rambling on, I will check right now. I am literally on the verge of 50,000 video views, and I won't be able to get anything done for that, to celebrate, because let's face it, 50,000 is quite the achievement. Let's be 100% honest here. So let's see. I just want to restore you. So honestly, it's hard to say. Okay, so Firefox is still loading. It's being a bitch, but okay. So next announcement. I have found a website with over 3,000 abandonware games, meaning that I can download them and play them legally because they're abandonware. They are no longer held by copyright. They are no longer technically owned by anyone or whatever. Or they have been discontinued, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. And there is a lot of games there. A lot. And I'm probably going to get a ton of them, and I'm going to download and play a lot of them. Okay, here we go. I'm at 49,415 video views at the time of this video, which I'm actually surprised at because I didn't think I'd have that many people watching. So if you're not a subscriber and you're one of those 49,000 that have watched or liked or whatever, then thanks a lot. And I might as well thank the Sonic Stadium, Reddit, TV Tropes and such for linking some of their things to videos. Like the Like Hell You Are thing was just something I wanted to do. And as a matter of fact, now, if you go on TV Tropes, Funny Moment of Awesome, Tales of Vesperia, you will see there is a link to that direct video, which is nice. So thank you, the Troper who linked it. Anyway, I'm once again getting off track. But also another thing, not all of those Let's Plays, there's 3,000 abandonware games. Obviously, I'm not going to play them all, but a good chunk of them I'm probably going to try and play. They're not all going to be on this channel. That is because let's be perfectly honest, I've neglected a quote-unquote sister site I'm part of, which is Saving Point Plays. There will also be a link in the description. And this is a group of mine's Let's Play channel. We've got a dubbing channel and we got a professional channel, but the professional channel still got to have a lot of work on because we got to actually get something to show there. But with the dubbing one, we've got a lot of stuff. We've even reviewed dubbed the Professor Layton movie, the Atlantis movie, I think we did Treasure Planet. I think I've already mentioned the line and whatever. The point is, and I'm going to put several things there. Like, I've already started Let's Playing the Toho series, which are on there, and plenty of other stuff. So, I think that's all the announcements to say. And I haven't written down what my videos for April are going to be, but I guess I'll just say is... Okay, let's just go with whatever. First most, I'm going to do a review of Gundegil, or something like that. And a Let's Play of that is going to be put up on Saving Point Plays, because it's a bullet hell, and I figure, why the hell not? Next one is a review of a mod called Resistance and Liberation, which is a quite fun little mod. It's not got a very big fan base though, which is a shame. Next one, which is going to be on my voice acting channel. Yes, I have a voice acting channel, just so you know. It's on featured channels, if you look on my channel. So you'll find my voice acting channel. A guide for voice acting. And as I said, it's going to be on my voice acting channel, which is not this channel. It's a sister channel of my channel, but it's made by me, so it's on my channel, and it's... I'm going to start with a channel rambling. Another one is a review of Russian Dancing Men, which is not the animation by Weeble, because I love his stuff. No, I'm talking about the game that's on the iPod. And, well, yeah. Next is my top 10 obscure games. This is basically games which either didn't have a lot of marketing, so they were not well known, or they had poor sales. But I think they could, I think they deserve more. I'm going to do Castlevania Part 8, I think I'm on. Deus Ex Part 1, and probably Oblivion Part 1. I'm also going to do a tutorial for Terraria of how to get hard mode. I feel like an idiot because I was planning to do that earlier, like a lot earlier, like back when I actually uploaded the thing, so now it's kind of old and outdated, but the point is... And finally is an advertisement for a mod I'm working on Killing Floor. The mod in question, there's a plane going overhead if you can hear it. The mod in question is called Project Patriarch 2.0. And might as well give the quick backstory here. The thing, one of my gripes with Killing Floor and a lot of people is the voice acting is just shit. But with the survivors, it's alright because their lines are comedic, comedic gold. Like, I always crack a smile when they go, loads of money! That kind of stuff. But the Patriarch, I just don't like. In fact, me and another one of my friends, we joke about it, like, one of the lines he goes is something like, I'll show you no mercy. And as a joke, when he appears, I go, I'll show you bad voice acting. So, I've decided to take it upon myself to redub all of his lines. And probably not the grunts and the yells and such, although I might do that at a later date, but I'm basically making two versions of Project Patriarch, that's what it's called, 2.0. The first one will involve me just redubbing through the lines with me saying it, because in case you didn't know about my voice acting channel and the playlist saying voice acting productions I'm in, I'm an amateur voice actor. Yeah, I know, shocker, right? You won't think I've been doing this for about 8 years. What? Anyway, and the second one is me talking in a stereotypical British accent and saying stereotypical British variants of his lines. Like, let me see. Oh, one of the lines where he goes, "What in the pipe?" I instead go, "What in the pipe, old boy?" And I say, I compare you to those uncivilized French. Just for the record, I don't hate any French. I'm just going off the old stereotype that the Brits hate the French. I don't actually hate French people. In fact, I'm friends with some Frenchies. So, and my mum originated from a French island. So, just throwing it out there. Okay, so... that's really it. So this is nearly twice as long. I'll do an abridged question and answer because I've got like 3 questions that I wanted to answer. So the first one. So let's wrap this up by oh wait, no, that's my script I'm reading. Ignore that. Okay, here we go. Somebody asked how to change the difficulty in Terraria, and as I said, person who did, I don't know if you still watch my videos or if you buggered off because you got bored or because that one guy gave you the answer, but as I said, I will do a tutorial of how to get hard mode on Terraria, even though pretty much everyone fucking knows it now. The next one was from one of my very often commenters, who I swear to God is one of those people that looks at my subscriber box. Sorry mate if you're not, but it's just, you're always commenting on my videos. Asking what the mod was on the most epic thing, blah, 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 blah. It's not a mod, it's a game called Killing Floor. It's made by a company called Tripwire Interactive, who made the Red Orchestra series. The map in question is called Aperture, and Valve put it in there themselves for Potato Fool's Day, which was an advertisement for Portal 2. You can download the game, which has Aperture in it. Off Steam, it costs about £7, I think, roughly. I don't know. They might have raised the price or lowered it a bit. I'm not too sure. Don't take my word for it, but it's a fun game, and maybe in the future I'll review it. And this one is direct from my inbox. Some guy who has played Neptunia 1 and MK2 and Valkyria Chronicles, virtual high five there, mate, is, he asked for a good recent turn-based RPG games to play. Personally, with me, unless you want to get on the Final Fantasy bandwagon, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Final Fantasy, I just don't like how the series is going right now. Then you've already mentioned them. Neptunia 1 and MK2 and Valkyria Chronicles are all great turn-based strategy games in their own ways. Valkyria Chronicles got the story and the strong combat system and everything, and Neptunia 1 and 2 are just fun. You know, they're overly fun. Granted, MK2 more than 1, but I still find 1 funny. And hell, I've literally played through MK2 for 5 weeks straight. I'm on my 5th playthrough. I still get a good chuckle out of it. Mainly because nowadays I'm wondering what the voice actors are going through, like especially Trix, like the lines where he goes, "In here sleeps a beautiful nubile maiden." I honestly, every time he says that line, I just picture the guy in the voice booth having to say the line, or the beginning cutscene. It's not really spoilers where they're all bound by the tentacle things. I can just, say if they had to make sound effects, I can just picture the voice director saying, "Your character's bound by tentacles. Go." I could just picture her expression if she got told that at one point. But anyway, I'm making this thing drag on too long. So, that's it. As I said, you probably won't see that much activity during the first couple of weeks of April, or the first week of April at the least, because I have my university work to go to. But once that's all done, I will get as many of those as I can. Oh yeah, and I will mention, yes, I will try and get the StarCraft 1 vid rep done. But I am not promising, because I have no fucking clue where the hell my disc is. I bet my parents moved it somewhere and they didn't tell me. Then I gotta find my Thief disc again so that I can play Thief 1 and 2. Anyway, that's it, bye.